I'm feeling like Sonya was somebody's secret person. It's somebody else in the mix that I feel like is gonna get uncovered here. Okay. Eventually. Hello, welcome back to another episode of X-Files with Amethyst Rose. All right, so today we are going to be, I have to admit first, okay, before we get started, I have to admit that this is one that I typically, I don't know why I did not necessarily want to do this one, but I'm not against it, but it wasn't one that I feel compelled, but I feel like it's not me. Okay. So I do feel like it's too many signs and synchronicities for me. This woman we share the same name. Partially. We share the same age. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else that we may share, but there's a lot of synchronicities between me and this next subject, okay, that we're going to be speaking on. Okay. So this woman has 2 children. Just same as I do. Okay. Boy and a girl. Same as me. Okay. So I feel like a lot of these things just kind of, if it weren't for the way things aligned, I wouldn't be doing this one, because I feel like situations like this happen every day in our country. Okay. But and it's very tragic, it's very unfortunate, it's very unfair when it, on the physical level of it. Okay, but while we're here, this is X-Files, so we're here for the spiritual side of things. We are here for the things that you may not see with the naked eye. Okay, and to confirm certain details. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So today, the subject, okay, of the matter and who we are discussing will be Miss Sonya Massey. Okay. She is 36 years old. Her birthday is February 12th, 1988. That's when she was born. She has 2 children. She has a son and a daughter, 17 and 15 years old. Okay. Their names are Malachi and Summer. Okay. Sonya Massey, for those who don't or aren't aware, which I feel like everybody is aware of this story. She was killed by gunfire. Okay. She was killed right in her home, right in her kitchen. Okay. And it's all on camera. All right. And the person who took her life he was an officer named Sean Grayson. He was 30 years old. Okay. He and his partner were the ones who got the call to the home. Okay. So anyway, the autopsy that was released on 7/26 by the coroner, Jim Allman, says that Sonya, in fact, was killed by a bullet that hit just below the left eye, and it went through the back. Okay. So after I did a little research. Like I try to get a little bit of backstory, what I can find in regards to the subject, just to give a little something, because something about this, let me put another thing out here. I'm not here doing this. Sonya isn't the subject of the topic because of the race thing. Okay. That's not why I'm here. Okay, that's not, it's the race thing is not why I am here. Like I said, it's unfortunate that some of us do have to deal with, because of the complexion of our skin, we just kind of get treated like, just whatever, So when it comes down to this, though, this matter, I feel like it's something that's hidden. It's the reason why I'm here. Like I said, this isn't something typical that I would do. It's because it's right there, right? It's right in front of our face. This officer has been, he's been indicted, okay, by a grand jury on 5 counts, okay? 3 counts of first-degree murder, and he has a count of, what was the other count? Aggravated battery and official misconduct. Aggravated battery with a firearm. And the other count is official misconduct, okay? So, but just doing the research on the matter, because I said something about it, and I brought this up yesterday to my Patreon collective, but, well, technically I brought it up today because I didn't release that video until this morning, but this energy channeled through my typical reading. Like I said, I have been passing. You can't miss it if you're just scrolling on your socials or you're scrolling on YouTube. You just can't miss it. It's everywhere. Okay, everybody's talking about it. Like I said, it's just not, we're not here to talk about white on black crime, though, for me. We're not here for that. Do I feel like, and all of this, let me get started on this too, because everybody in this scenario is not deceased. So let me do a disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. It may or may not be true. So all of this is alleged. So yeah, take it where you want to take it. Like, however it hits you as an individual viewer, you take that and do what you must with it, if your mind takes you there. Okay, so anyway, these are just my findings. So anyway, parents of Sonya Massey is James Wilburn. Okay, her dad is James Wilburn. Her mother is Donna Massey. Okay, when looking up the family initially, I did watch a video where, her son was explaining how he got the news and things like that. So I'm assuming that he lives with his father. Okay. He said he got the news after he had taken his dad to work at 5 a.m. So he wasn't home at mom's house. So I'm assuming he lives with dad. Okay. But, which I did not look up anything or find out who the dad is. I feel like this is a very early stage of something, and we just going with what we got, what came with ease. So who the father of her kids isn't the topic today. Okay. So anyway, so while I'm checking some of the family interviews and things like that, her mom mentioned said she was fine up until a few days before. Okay. Sonia passed away early morning, wee hours, like around 1:20-ish on July the 6th. Okay. And after some investigating, Sean Grayson, her alleged killer, it's not alleged, but he pleaded not guilty to the charges. But the person who took her life, Okay. He got arrested or booked on the 17th of July. Okay. After he got indicted. Okay. So anyway, watching an interview though, the mom, that's when I found out that that's when I found out that she had lupus. Okay. Okay. Understandable. But supposedly she was like paranoid a few days before that. Okay. And mind you, I just watched the video yesterday, like last night. So, I mean, and I seen the hospital band on her arm. Okay. So anyway, so she had just gone to the hospital that day. Okay. Rumored. That's what I'm getting. Okay. From just what you'll see around and things like that. So anyway, in the interview though, when they were talking to her mother said she was fine up until a few days before the incident. And she said, quote, unquote, something happened. Okay, something happened. She said that her daughter became paranoid and was saying, I'm gonna die. That's more than likely why we're here. To see kind of what happened before, like in those last couple of days. Okay, just not too long and drawn out, just to see if we can't put together just a few clues and details of why. Okay. Now, she could have been struggling with some mental health issues. From what I read, I don't know if it holds any weight because I can't really hear it on the video. When he asked her, how's her mental health or something, and she allegedly said, it's fine. I took my meds today, but I didn't get, maybe it's different cuts of the video. Because I'll see one that's like this. Maybe I watched a shorter one. So be mindful of that. Because I feel like something could not be like the full 411 when it comes down to the information that could be coming out about it. Okay. So anyway, but if that's true, it makes sense. Because it does seem like she could have been having some things going on in the mind a couple of days before. Okay. Maybe she was having a hard time mentally. I have some questions myself on this, okay? But anyway, let's just get back to the facts. The police were called for a possible intruder, okay? So that's when Sean and his partner show up on the scene. All right. Just a little bit of backstory about this officer, okay? He's an Army veteran. He served in the Army for 1 year and 9 months, okay? And then he was discharged from the military for serious misconduct. Okay. But he had 6 police jobs over 4 years. All right. And then he ended up working this last place he was at. He started May 20 of 23. That's what it looks like. So, but anyway, this officer had 2 DUI convictions on his record, okay, that he pleaded guilty to. One was August of 2015, one was July of 2016, okay. He is currently being held without bond, okay, until his court date. I also, while researching this officer, found out that he has stage 3 colon cancer that he was diagnosed with last fall. It's like, wow, like... So this is just all in the research that I've gotten just from last night. Okay. I started this research last night. Okay. It's currently 2:22 p.m. Sunday, July 28th. Okay. It's currently 2:22 p.m. All right. But, allegedly, or not allegedly, supposedly, I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the inner circle, but the original video is 36 minutes long. Okay. of this incident. It looks like the video was just released on Monday. Okay. But anyway, as I was further researching, okay, it looks like Sean, the officer, has a fiance. Okay, which, okay, her name is Isabel Butterfield. Okay, she is a nurse practitioner in Illinois. Okay, but from what I gathered from that research, her father, Scott, is a retired chief deputy with the Sangamon, Sheriff's Department, where her fiance, who took the life of Sonya Massey, worked. Okay, so it does also look like Sean was married before. Okay, yeah, he has an ex-wife. All right, so anyway, keep in mind, once again, we're here on the behalf of Sonia, but anybody that's kind of in the loop or attached. Okay. So the only reason the fiance came up is because she's the fiance. The only reason that the dad came up is because her dad just retired from this place that he was working at in 2020. He had worked there for 30 years. So, I mean, but you place it together the way you need to. But he was after all of those, blemishes on his record, he still, at the end of the day, became a Sangamon County Sheriff Deputy. All right. So, my questions that I'm trying to gain understanding of, maybe you have some of the same questions. But I feel like it would be more so of some parts of it. I'm only gonna ask the questions that are more so spiritual and hidden. I feel like everything else is gonna come. Some of these questions are gonna unfold as the investigation goes on. Okay, because this is being fully investigated. I feel like everything is aligned in a way to where it's bigger than just. That's why I'm not making it a race thing, because it's bigger than just a white man killing a black woman in her kitchen, in her very own home. That's horrible. But I feel like it's something that may be just as horrible that comes from this. Okay. But I mean, we'll see. Okay. A lot of questions and the people want answers. So of course, that's why this investigation, like I feel like that happened that way just so it could get on a level to where you can overlook it. Because like I said, those types of things happen in our country every other day. Okay. So it's like, yes, every time we definitely want to be activists, and we want to, ensure that justice is, the family gets justice and Sonia gets justice. And we want to make sure that, but it's bigger than that in this case. It's so much bigger than that. Okay. Because one of the things is that I have, and that the police are definitely going to be looking into, is they're going to be looking into his connections. Okay. They're going to be looking into all of his records, or everything about his personal life is going to be looked through, combed through, fine-tooth combed. All of the jobs he didn't deserve. Because the biggest thing with the people right now, from what I see, one of the biggest things, not the biggest, but one of the biggest things with the people is the fact that how did this man with these, DUIs and all of this stuff and all of these blemishes on his records, get discharged from the military for serious misconduct, get this certain position, and it just kind of so happened to fall where his fiance, soon to be wed, October of this year, his dad just retired from 4 years ago. So, but that's more so, like I said, I have so many questions here. But I'm gonna save them because that's not what we're here for. So why did Sean not have his body cam turned on until after the shooting? Okay, I'm sure that's gonna be another thing that's kind of like a nail being placed in a certain place, you know. Also, the 911 call, is it released? I don't know. How was the tone of her voice? Have they analyzed the 911 call? Did she seem frantic? Did she see how afraid did it sound? And things like that. Okay. But I feel like if the 911 call is not released, it should be just as public as the video with Sean. Okay. Because here's the bigger thing here. Had the partner's vest cam not been cut on either, like, was the partner not? I feel like that's another thing that kind of blows me a little bit. And I don't feel like the partner had anything to do with whatever something, because it's rumored that Massey and Grayson may have known each other through his fiance or something, or known of each other, or maybe his fiance may have mentioned Sonia to him or something like that. And the only reason that came up from what I see is because in the video, he asked her how's her mental health, but that could be from something else. Did any other police calls come in earlier? You know, like, was she like it's some people that call the police more than just randomly. They call it pretty often. Okay. So how many times was it one of those things? I mean, the question is, was she peaceful to the community? Okay. And I mean peaceful in a sense where, like, I feel like if she was peaceful and she wasn't making a lot of noise, you know what I mean? Like even if she was going through some mental health issues, she wasn't bothering anybody. I mean, it'd just be her in her own little world, if anything, like on her bad days. You see what I'm saying? But if she wasn't just outright calling the police every other week or month, then, you know, why would he ask her, how is your mental health? I mean, so I don't know. I feel like that's going to be something that comes out with the investigation because, I mean, HIPAA laws, if she did indeed see his fiance earlier, or they know of her from wherever she goes to the doctor at or something, then it's something bigger going on. But I feel like it's still something about this just doesn't feel. Usually I could kind of, but I don't want to be like the person. I'm not like really big on like conspiracies. But it's something about it where I feel like we'll just see. Yeah, because I feel like I'm almost, if I don't say something, it's because y'all know how I am. I'm very, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know, I like to do what I'm told. You know, I'm a very spiritual person. Okay, normal, but very spiritual. So if I hold back a little, it's because it's not safe to say. It may not be a good idea to say it. So please keep that in mind. Okay, bear with me on this one. All right, because I feel like it's very touchy. Is whatever this is bigger. I feel like it was meant to be this big. So because what is gonna unravel is something that's unethical. It's beyond him shooting her point blank in her kitchen. It's bigger than that. Okay, so I feel like in this case, it's not just Sonia and her family getting justice. It's a lot of people getting justice. Okay, so anyway, but so He was engaged to be married. I said that about the father. His own father passed away this year in February. Okay. And he and his mom were married for 14 years. All right. As far as, like I said, as far as the partner who is unnamed, I didn't go looking for him for that very reason, because he's unnamed and he's not. I mean, I guess he may be cooperating. Okay. And if they always partners, then who better to ask all of your questions than the person who works beside this man daily? So he may end up having some kind of, I mean, they said they have him on administrative leave, but maybe, you know, it could be because of the trauma, witnessing the trauma. It could be a whole bunch of different things. But we're not trying to go. I feel like he's completely, I feel like he's not, I don't want to say completely innocent, but he seemed like he was at least, like I said, he at least had his camera on. You know, it was something about it to where, you know, he was at least compliant somewhere. You know, maybe he wasn't the daredevil partner, you know. But it's something up with this. So, what I want to see, okay, what I want to do is get Sonya's energy from the day of her, like her last day of life. Okay, her last 24 hours. I want to see what she was up to, what and why and how and da 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 da, right? So that's definitely what I want to do here. All right. So I'm going to ask my spirit guides, my ancestors, my spiritual team to tell me what happened with Sonya. So I'm not channeling Sonya herself. All right. I'm going to channel to see what really happened with Sonya Massey. Okay. And what's the deal? Like, you know, and we're just going to start from there. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels, my dearly beloved and bright ancestors and spirit guides, please assist me in channeling the messages that are coming to me. Please let me know what happened with Sonya Massey. Show me her last 24 hours. Show me her last 24 hours. I couldn't find anything. I keep seeing the 8 of Pentacles. I couldn't find anything about what job that she had and what she did for work. It said, I believe one article said that she was retired from some place. But I mean, she's 36. Maybe she's retired due to the medical, you know, maybe something could have been like more so like maybe she was like on disability or something like that due to the lupus. So that would make sense. Okay. So let's see. Show me Sonya's last 24 hours or last. She was fine up until a few days before. Show me what happened. Show me what happened, Spirit. Show me what happened with Sonya. What happened to make her get paranoid and say she's gonna die? What happened a few days before? Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What happened? Show me Sonya what happened a few days before when she was fine. What had her paranoid? What was it in regards to? Thank you. Okay, so you got the Chariot here. And you got the King of Wands. So something could have something to do actually with someone taking some kind of action. Somebody took some kind of action. There's a masculine energy here. Now this Chariot card, this could actually represent somebody like in an actual, something could have something to do with a car. I know the reason why they were there. They asked her about something about the car that was in her yard and it wasn't registered to her. or something like that. I can't remember the details of all of that stuff, but yeah, Queen of Swords. Maybe somebody wanted their car back, or this is something in regards to a car. Yeah, I feel like there was some kind of anger here or something. Maybe somebody wanted their car back. Okay, or something like that. Give me more on this, please. Who is this? Who is this? Tell me more about this Chariot and this King of Wands energy. Yeah, this could be a Cancer masculine. It's something up with whatever this is. Who is this? And what is this in regards to? What made Sonya paranoid? You got the Star card. So something could have something to do with like repossession. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Ace of Swords. Somebody could have wanted their car back. I don't know whose card it is, where the title, who's it registered to, but it's something in regards to that card that's in her yard. Okay, you got the Knight of Wands. Okay, something deals with somebody. It could have been some kind of sexual energy here, or something deals with that. The Tower. Yeah, some kind of past energy. She could have had like some kind of, I guess it wasn't a deep relationship, but it's something about this. Yeah, there's some kind of clarity. I feel like somebody received some kind of clarity, something being shocking here. Okay, so if this is what made her paranoid. So, something happened though. Okay, so show me what happened the night of. Show me what happened before the police got to Sonia's house. Show me what happened before the police came to Sonia's house that night. What happened? You got the Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Moon. Okay. The Hangman, Four of Swords, Eight of Swords. Something has something to do with something that's like behind the scenes here. I feel like, I mean, you got like minds working together. Something deals with something being like inside the mind. So something has something to do with mental health. That whatever this is going on inside the mind. Now, she could have just been hearing things, okay? With the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords being here, this could definitely represent mental health. But you got the Hangman with the Moon card, but definitely paranoia for sure. But it's in regards to some kind of secret thing. You got the Knight of Swords. I feel like something kept happening fast, or something happens in waves or something like that. My candle just popped. Yeah. But I feel like there could have been something could deal with like some kind of meeting though. I feel like also something has something to do with her being quiet about something. Something's like a secret. The Moon and the Four of Swords here, something is like a secret. So it's like this, if this was her the night of, something was in her mind, okay? But something deals with like a firearm or something like that. So I don't know if someone was hiding. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's give me something else on this Ace of Wands. For what happened before the police came. Give me something else on what happened, what was going on, what was going on at Sonia's home before the police got there. What was going on? This could represent depression, okay, sadness, gloom, Page of Wands, the Star card. Something could deal with like a health report. You got the Nine of... So something could have something to do with like actual... I don't know if, something deals with like drug use or something of the sort. Yeah, with the Star card and the Page of Wands, there's kind of like a... Yeah, I feel like something deals with... I don't know if that was if that was a struggle or what. But it could have just been her illness, okay? Give me something else here, please. For what state was Sonia in before the police? What happened before the police got there? Please and thank you. What's going on? What's this Five of Cups here for? What's this gloom about? Or this sadness? Or this depression? Yeah, Seven of Cups. You got the Hierophant here. King of Swords. Queen of Cups. Four of Cups. Page of Swords. I feel like something deals with multiple different factors though. Yeah, something deals with some kind of, I don't know if this is like a judge or a teacher or something of the sort. I feel like there was some kind of confusion. I feel like something has something to do with her faith. So I don't know if somebody said something in regards to her faith. Yeah, because these are like my higher power, my God card. You got the Tower here, yeah, with the Devil. I feel like something was more so along the line. She was sad about something with her faith. Yeah, I feel like she definitely dealt with some things emotionally or mentally and things like that. Yeah, she definitely was like in her feelings and things like that. So, she just wasn't in a good state before they got there. Okay, tell me this, Spirit. All right. Let me put these back the way they were for reference. Was there anybody else at the home? Was there somebody around the home before the police got there? Was there somebody around the home before the police got there? Something deals with like a commitment or... Yeah, I feel like... I don't know if somebody like broke their word or something like that. I know it's something up with that. She was feeling a certain kind of way about something though. Yeah, let me see. Give me something here. Was there anybody outside? Was there an intruder at Sonia's house before she called the police? Was there really an intruder at Sonia's house before she called the police? Yes. Big happy changes. So, it doesn't say yes, but it says success. Okay, so that would be yes. Big happy changes, perfect timing. Yeah, so, there was something going on, but like I said, it's something in regards to this car. So I don't know if somebody was just trying to get the car back. I would say something, whoever has the deed, or the not the deed, but whoever has the the card, like the title to the car. Something deals with a title. Okay. Yeah, I feel like something deals with like a contract. But I also feel like something is more spiritual too. I feel like something is more spiritual. Okay, just being transparent. Okay, if I had to read this and it wasn't, and I was just reading it for like a random individual, and I'm saying, well, let me see what somebody could have been up to against you. It would look like it looks like Sonya would be into she was either having some kind of spiritual work done on her, or she was just into that. Okay. You know, some people, they'll get like, certain things done. Okay. Something could definitely represent with these cards here, with her feeling this way. Something could actually be like the results of someone putting like roots on her, or maybe she wasn't the one, but I feel like her illness was brought on by another person. That was somebody set intentions against her, is what I'm getting here. Okay. But I feel like something could be where she could have lacked in her faith as well. Personally, I always tell, the community that I serve that, things like this, people could try it on you, but if your relationship, you tight with God, then God gonna make sure absolutely nothing happens to you. Now, like I said, I don't know if she was actually seeing a person and she was like a part of something, and it didn't turn out so good, because if you're not in the spiritual community, then you don't know that what is attempted on a person, when it doesn't work on who is set towards, it comes back on the person. So I don't know what, maybe the owner of the car was this person. I don't know. Okay. It's somebody else in the mix though. It's somebody else in the mix. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, because I feel like somebody definitely, I feel like it's something. Give me some details on the owner of this car, or if it's not the owner of the car, just give me some details on who could have been the person setting negative intentions towards Sonya. Or, I mean, this could have been something to where it's not even like that deep. Okay, to where it's actual like voodoo or something like that. It appears so. If you're not new here and you don't, it's not, well, if you are new here, that isn't even worth, like, let's not even talk about it. But for those who've been here for a while, they know that if those cards come out together, okay, that's what that is. Somebody's been up to no good in the wee hours doing spiritual rituals. Okay. And then they just didn't work. So, and it just didn't work. So I don't know. She definitely had somebody conspiring with her. Give me something on the conspirator. Who is this conspiring with Sonya? Who is this conspiring with Sonya? Give me some details on the person conspiring with Sonya. What can you tell me? Or conspiring against Sonya or with Sonya? This could be somebody who is very much so, like, she may have not been this is the type of energy where, like, 1 minute we're working together. If you remember the first spread we got the Three of Pentacles, like minds working together. And then we had the Moon. So like I said, something deals with like a meeting. Okay. Something, but it doesn't have to be a meeting. This is just two people. This could be two people doing a certain ritual under a certain moon. Okay. But I feel like if that's the case, this could have been like, thinking that somebody is for you and they're really against you. Okay. So, but let's see. Give me something on the details of this mystery person. Give me some details on who this was. The person who was working with Sonya. Clearing. I just seen that at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like something has something to do with some kind of spiritual work. Okay. Pedestal. Okay. I feel like for the spiritual community, like I said, they'll get it. Okay. I'm very neutral in where I sit with this story. Justice will be served. I feel like her killer, it was just about time for him to sit down as well. But I feel like something had to be this public. to clear out some old energy. Okay. So, but like I said, if you're not like it's in different realms at certain times, then you possibly wouldn't understand what I'm saying. But those who get it definitely gonna get it. Okay. With this clearing and this pedestal being here. Now, the numbers 3 and 6 could be significant. Okay. As well as 15, 12, 48, 84, and 51. Okay. So you could take that how it resonates. Timeline. It's something, it was meant to be this big. It was something meant to be this big, but behind timeline is heart chakra. So like I said, this could be something where, you know, the heartstrings are attached. You may even see, like, they may even share like pictures together, them and or something like that. Whoever this person is, they may even share pictures together. Give me one more on this. I see hero gaslighting. Yeah. Give me something here, please. Give me one more on who the person Sonia was working with, or entanglement. Predator. Okay. Specialness. Okay. So yeah, something was working, somebody working together. Yeah, this is giving me like thinking, like I said, this is thinking you can. This is like, I feel like this is an energy of kind of getting into bed with the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because there's some kind of. Give me something on this. On what this is, please. Yeah, this is people working together. And something being thought out or planned or plotted or something like that. I feel like somebody wanted to get rid of her. Give me, but it not just in that moment. So I don't know if somebody was trying to make her seem crazy. You know, people do that too. They project negative energy towards you. Gaslighting is projection. Okay. And they want you to believe that something's wrong with, like, that something's wrong with you. And I feel like at some point she just kind of gave in. This may have went on for a long time. Like, it's like one person that could be a little bit smarter. I don't know if she was married before, or if she I don't know a lot about her background, but I feel like this is the energy of someone telling a person a thing, and they like it's being drilled in there, and it's kind of like, well, I guess I have no choice but to believe. It's kind of like it's like you're not going to be anything, and it's like eventually you start to believe it because they're suppressing you or oppressing you, and you know, may even be doing like, you know, witchcraft, you know, and witchcraft doesn't have to be actual projection. Okay. Like of actual voodoo type stuff. Okay. It could literally just be telling you something that they know is going to mess with your mind. Okay. So I feel like it's something like that. So I don't know what, give me something on who this is. Give me one card if possible. Something could have something to do with a Scorpio energy, but you take it how it resonates. Whoever this person is, this King of Swords energy, the moon. Yeah, I feel like somebody was putting something in her head. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Oh my. I feel like she held a secret with somebody. Yeah, I feel like she held like this would be something that maybe nobody knew who this person was. Yeah, maybe nobody knew who this was. This Scorpio, this Cancer. I mean, but you take it how it resonates. We don't have to do all that, but there definitely is. I feel like whatever it is, whatever this was, there's somebody that like hides in the shadows here. Their intention is to stay a secret, or her intention was to keep this person a secret. But I feel like this person had bad intentions towards her. This person could have actually lured her. This person could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You take it how it resonates though. Okay. Yeah, take it how it resonates. I feel like there's somebody else. Look, there's some kind of hate here. The intention is to just try to get in the mind here. Something also has something to do with evil thoughts. Like somebody's just wicked. Yeah. I feel like somebody's just wicked. But I feel like if this person is wicked, this is like the type of energy what I'm getting. All right, I'm done there with that. Thank you, Spirit. But the energy that I'm getting with this, you know how you, like when you're in high school, you know, good girls like the bad boys. I feel like it's something like that, okay? I feel like it's something to where there definitely was somebody else in the loop here, okay? And that could be why she was the way she was, like with the officers in the video. Like you could hear her saying like, please don't hurt me or something like that. But I don't know if this person has close ties to the police. Whoever this person is that she was, this other person in the shadows. It doesn't have to be a man. Okay, but I feel like it was just another party. Okay, did we really get that? We didn't. Okay, what came out 288210, the number 1. Okay, could be significant in this. And 4334 in the number 7 could be significant. Okay, 52 and 25 could be significant. Okay, give me one of these, okay, just to close up here. Close up this energy for Sonia, please. Give me one of these to close up what happened here, what is happening here. Just a card to close up. I just feel like whatever this is, it's like an energy of, in order to bring certain energies or lay certain things to rest and clear out certain energies, unfortunately, I feel like whatever this is, I mean, it's a big win for Sonia's family. It's a big win to give, her children a nice setup and, help out the family and things like that. Because she's definitely going to be, I'm sure things are already pouring in for the family. But it's like, unfortunately, it's one of those situations where they say, God knows best. And it was I just feel like her time was done. And in the state that she may have been in, it's just kind of like, in order for God to bring like justice to this situation and bring down certain people and bring other things to the forefront, unfortunately, it had to be played out like that, because I really do believe in possession. Okay, I do believe in demons, just like there's a such thing as called exorcisms, and you have to exorcise a demon out of a person. And that's why, like, even if certain hands get laid on you, you may purge in a certain state. Like, you got to get something out some way. And I feel like what somebody had already embedded and probably took something was the workings that could have gone on. Can I get a timeline or something here in regards to before we close up? me something here on the purpose of this, please. Can I get something on the purpose of this? Recovery within the next few months. Okay, so something could have been months. Like I said, look, improving health. I feel like there was something going on, like I said, behind the scenes that wasn't mentioned. I don't know if it was the workings of, dark spiritual work. I don't know if it was secret drug use. I don't know if it was just a secret boo that it can't come out that it's a secret boo, and the secret boo was like, okay, can't have you, and the secret boo was the one doing, or all right, but I feel like that's what it is. I feel like this has been a battle, something that had gone as long as it could, and it was just basically one of those things where I don't know why she was boiling water at 1 a.m. Maybe she was about to mop the floor. I feel like I seen a bucket in the thing, but it was a lot kind of going on in the area and things like that, like in the home. And so I don't know if she was just busy minded or what was going on. Like I said, it could have just been the mental health thing. Yeah, ask for help from others. Yeah, abundance. Yeah, I feel like something could definitely be going. Look, energetic clearing. I didn't even see that. Yeah, it's something. Look, letting go. I feel like something was just. It was. I mean, I feel like God. We. When it comes down to this, and that's why I'm in a neutral position with this. Okay, like I said, this would the excessive force and the police brutality has always been something, that some of us of darker complexion have been going through forever. So like I said, that wouldn't have been a shock for me coming in here today to do this. It was more so trying to find out, like, was she in a state of mind with this water? Like, I feel like it was one of those things like, I'm gonna start a riot. Okay, like, I don't know what was supposed to happen, like, you know what I'm saying? Because she definitely scared the crap out of that officer. Okay? So I don't know what was, but it's like he seemed scared in a sense that he could know, like he knows her backstory and her history though. So that's the only thing about it. So, but I feel like that is for a formal investigation. I don't know. Maybe they were acquainted through a friend, or like people are saying, maybe the, fiance pillow talked a little bit. Who knows? Okay. But I feel like it was something that was supposed to be happening like underneath the surface. It wasn't, whatever this is, especially seeing the moon twice and seeing that secret, something going on and behind the scenes, in the mind, not spoken out loud, gives me like, you have to, like, it's kind of like getting help but not knowing, not being able to express where you're getting the help from, or receiving something from someone but not being able to say where it's from, or mentioning, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, here, take this, but you didn't get it from me. Or, so I don't know if something was like, like a certain bribe deal that started going wrong. I don't know. Look at this reframing. You see this person's hand right here? You can see it. I don't know if you can see it from there, but it's like a person with both hands out, and then there's like a gift being placed in the hand. So, but anyway, this is happening for me, not to me. Okay. So like I said, I feel like it's something that's divine intervention. I feel like it was like God's plan. I really honestly do. I feel like it was God's plan. It was what God intended. It not only clears the energy, but it brings down a couple of bad people in the process. Okay. Or people that need to, but this says the right action. It says, let everything that wants to go, and everything that wants to come. I feel like, there could have been something where it was hard for, something to be let go and released here. Okay, don't know what that is, but it's something here. Something had to give, is what I'm getting. Something had to give, or something wasn't being gave up. Maybe someone, like I said, like behind the scenes, there was some kind of asking of something, and and it was starting to secretly eat away, and like it's like, no, I can't. No, it's something about it. I feel like it was kind of like a behind the scenes push and pull type of, like it was some kind of force behind the scenes. Okay. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. So yeah, I feel like something has something to do with, maybe somebody wanted, this would be like also a certain energy of wanting someone to get help, and somebody's like, no, or wanting somebody. I just feel like something could have been a bit of a facade, or a bit of a something put on for show. Yeah. So I feel like that's what this is. Okay. And I just feel like, there was something much deeper going on, but it's the type of energy where I don't want people to know what's going on, or I can't openly let people know what's going on. Okay. That says outrageous openness and courage. So I feel like something would have been, maybe Sonya was getting the strength to speak up about something, and somebody wanted to silence her. Okay. It could be something like that. And so it was like, well, I could sit here and you could make it look like I overdosed in my own home, or that I took myself out, or, I feel like I feel like it was multiple people in that room possessed. Okay. And I don't feel like it was, I feel like the better of what could have happened. Because what could have been worse was both of those cops having their camera off. And it would have just been us just contemplating. So I feel like certain action was taken. I feel like God was in the midst, but so was evil. Okay. So was the spirit of the enemy. And in that moment, it's like, if you plan to kill me anyway, I'd rather you do it right here on camera. So, like I said, something can definitely have something to do with mutual acquaintances, though. There's more than one It's not. I don't feel like, unless the other officer is going to be speaking against this person on some things that he's seen prior to this incident, when he's sitting down. So tell us about the last few months of y'all's patrol or calls, or do they seem to know each other to you? Do they seem to, has he ever mentioned anything? I feel like the other officer is definitely going to comply and definitely going to cooperate. Okay. Anything that could be asked, information that he can give, I feel like he's going to give it. Okay. So whether it's someone mentioned a conversation, maybe he could just be recalling a certain conversation that was had, a certain time. But I feel like before this other officer goes down for anything, he's like, wait, we just worked together. Okay. So anyway, I feel like this makes me feel much better, though, to know that I just feel like this is being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like I said, I feel like it was something where, you know how somebody would call something a drug deal going wrong? This wasn't that, but it's something along the lines of that. It's like, this supposed to just be a smooth little thing, and that was supposed to be like, and like I'm upholding my end of the bargain, you upholding your end of the bargain, and that's it. But I feel like somebody wanted to renege on their part. So which one that was, I have no idea. I feel like somebody just wanted to renege. Okay. And I feel like this was needed so that some kind of forward movement and things can move right along for like in regards to higher purpose. Okay, for sure. But this makes me feel good about it. Humility, your path. Yeah, this makes me feel good about it. That's divine intervention. Pedestal clearing. These are pretty much the same thing. It's knocking down the barrier, what stands in the way. Because like I said, it's kind of one of those things where you just, I feel like gratitude needs to be shown in this situation, because it really is much bigger than what you would think. Okay. And at least you know that if she had lupus, like even learning that last night, okay, she had lupus. So, you know, it's one of those things where you don't want to live with that. She probably just, you know, it's like, what if she could have lived in a mental prison and she just wanted to get out. But maybe her, you know, people that had been giving her little small tokens and things like that may have wanted their stuff back. And she's like, no, I'm supposed to, you know, but then, like I said, we're kind of going off into something else. Okay. But let me get one of these I'm gonna get one of these, okay, to close up. Let me move this stuff out the way. That makes me feel much better, because that's basically the only reason we're like here is to see like it's more to. I just felt like it was just like no. I feel like this was for a bigger purpose. Like it was God saying no. Like we did all we could, and it was just time for Sonya to go. Okay. And this was ultimately the way of where ultimately her death, like I said, brings not just her family a breakthrough. Okay. And things like that. It brings a breakthrough to a lot of us. Okay. This is where people start changing laws and saying, okay, wait a minute. Before you hire that person, let's see how you know, like I said, this is some, you know, this is not, it's something happening because, this is something happening because somebody didn't rightfully earn their position. Because ultimately, if you really think about it and you break it down, this person who shot her and killed her shouldn't have even been in uniform to begin with. Okay? Let alone standing in her kitchen and shooting her in the face over a pot of water. Okay? So, or whatever. But like I said, on a spiritual note, I feel like he was possessed. Okay? Also, it's a lot of different things going to it. I feel like his good mind wouldn't have done that. I feel like he's at least smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? Unless he assumed that his buddy's camera was off. So I don't know if that was a pre-discussion, but I'm sure to come out in an investigation if it was. Okay? But yeah. Regeneration. Yeah, I'm telling you this is having to break something all the way down. Break it all the way down. Break it apart. Break it all the way. Break it all the way apart just so we can rebuild. Let's work on the foundation of things. Because like I said, they're going all up and through some details here. All right. Combing through a lot of details. All right. Where nothing it has to be this public so nothing gets swept. Okay, so I'm telling you, Sonya's family, the attorney, they're on there. Like we want. This isn't like we have to figure out what happened. There was nothing but maybe the buddy thought his camera was off. I don't know. Maybe they were supposed to cut something wasn't. I don't know. I feel like the buddy's gonna cooperate though. The buddy could have been the other person. Not the buddy, but the coworker, the partner. Something could have something to do with somebody giving the plan and the plan just went awry. Take it how it resonates. But the number 46, the number 64, the number 10 or 1 could be significant. Yeah. Regeneration is a card of breaking everything down. Look at that. Between worlds, the number 3. Building blocks. Yeah. Flexible. This is so something had to happen this way, because who knows how many people have been there. Could have been a person with great integrity that wanted that job that Mr. Grayson had. But no. When that position was for him, because his soon-to-be father-in-law had a great rapport, and he, from what I read, is like considered like a local legend or something, a hero or all of that stuff. But I mean, this was just brought about just to break down and comb through the policies and the way these organizations and all of that, how they hire, the compliance and all of that. So that's very good. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. I hope you got something out of this. Maybe there was some fine details that help out whoever it's for. Okay, maybe it helps and brings peace to you all. It definitely brought peace to me. I actually feel better because I didn't even really want to do, like I said, I didn't. This is something that I wouldn't typically do. Like, okay, he shot her flat out. Okay, like we are usually here for the mystery of, but they like, yeah, it's a little bit more mystery to it. It's not just that. So that's why we're here. So look at this song that just came on my Pandora. It just plays randomly. But as we're closing up this song, Heaven's Here, just came on by Robert Glasper off the album Black Radio. Take it how it resonates, okay? But hopefully it brought peace to whoever needs it. And just know that, Sonya, it's unfortunate that she passed away. It's unfortunate that she may have been in cahoots with someone that she felt like she could trust and it was really helping her. But God ultimately, just needed to do something else. Okay, so she was used for a breakthrough. So, but anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, and I'll catch you back on the next episode of X Files with Amethyst Rose. Take care.